Hi guys, today you are in for a special little treat because I am joined in the kitchen by a master spice expert, Mr. Arun Kapil from Green Saffron Spices. You are a master spice blender.
That's what they say, don't we? Indeed, yeah.
And I've had your spices, they are fantastic.
No, thank you. Freshness is the key to spices.
This is it. And that is what Arun has taught me, and that's why I want him to come in here and show us a beautiful Indian-inspired recipe. So what are we going to cook today?
Well, I thought we'd do a biryani. You've probably heard of a biryani.
I have.
And a biryani is just like a sort of like an Irish stew, in the fact that every region and every family has their own version of it. And essentially with lamb and with potatoes and carrots, here we're using beautiful aged basmati rice, beautiful lamb and delicious spices. Can you do the pepper for me first of all? Okay, we have the delicious lamb. Now this is stewing lamb, so it could be shoulder lamb or stewing lamb, anything at all. So the onions are going in there too. Next we have some beautiful, I'm sure this is lovely local Irish yogurt, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Of course
it's actually, it's Cologne yogurt.
Oh my
there you
gosh.
go.
There we are now, very good. This is the ginger, so there's about 60 grams of ginger or so going in.
Okay, so mixy.
Mixy. in goes with the pepper into there.
Okay.
The lemon juice.
I got the nutmeg in.
I'm just roughly chopping this garlic because
Okay.
we don't mind, it's going to be in there for a little while, so it doesn't need to be too mad. We've got the garlic in there, so in goes a chili as well. So the chili, beautiful, adds again a little bit of background heat.
Great.
Now how are we doing with your spices, Donal? We need the garam masala.
All of this.
All that beautiful garam masala. Kashmiri chilies to back up the fresh
go
chili.
in, okay, and then the turmeric.
Turmeric again is to add a bit of earthy note to it as well, to base it all down.
And great colour as well.
Great colour, absolutely. Brilliant. And just to sweeten things up a little bit, Donal, just put a tablespoon of sugar in or so as well, just before we finish it off.
Okay.
Lovely,
so,
good man.
Into the fridge.
Into the fridge.
Great.
We're going to cover it very good.
We have a bit of cling film stuff. Okay, that was kind of nicely done. Right, get that into the fridge.
Perfect. And there we go. On to the next stage then.
Okay.
That's just going to sit in the fridge for 4 or 5 hours or maybe overnight, whatever we can manage.
Our lamb is marinating in the fridge, and now it's time to make the ultimate key part of the biryani, which is the rice.
The rice, absolutely. The rice really is the key part. Like we're saying with an Irish stew with the potatoes, the rice is what it's all about.
Okay.
Now this rice, Donal, is actually something really quite special.
Great.
It's aged basmati rice. Now the aging really increases the sweetness and the flavour, but also takes away a lot of the excess starch. It is absolutely superb.
Great, so this goes straight into the pot?
I go straight into the pot. Now that's 330 grams, and I know it's a bit bizarre, the measurements here, the weights and measures, but it took so long to get this recipe right, so I know that all kind of works. So it's 330 grams of rice, it's 1.1 litres of water. The main thing now from my point of view is the flavouring. So rather than using a stock, we're using beautiful fresh spices we mentioned last time. Now, here we have something lovely and earthy, the beautiful cumin. We're going to take it up a notch with the beautiful green cardamom, and again, like you mentioned with the ginger, we're going to leave the husk on. It's all flavour, so let's chuck it in, we can blitz it, you know?
I like his style,
That's
good.
what we're trying to do,
Okay.
And what I've got in my hand here is also black cardamom. And then lovely mace, because mace goes so well with lamb.
All this goes into our
All that goes in, yeah, it's absolutely brilliant.
Great.
Now, this is going to seem quite a bit of salt, but we have to remember this is like a family dish, so it's going to make enough for like 5 or 6 people.
Okay.
And then, obviously, the main ingredients here, the main spice is the saffron.
Okay.
Now, saffron's such a precious commodity, you might say, I suppose. It takes 150,000 crocuses to make a kilo of saffron.
Wow.
That's a phenomenal amount.
Wow.
And if you think there's only 6 stigma per crocus and they're all hand-picked.
Okay.
So it's kind of a lot of work. So
wow, okay.
What are we doing?
This is it. This is it. Barely anything, really.
With this, we don't need to be so sort of, you don't need to be so fine with it. You know? It can be quite coarse ground.
So is that okay then?
It's perfect.
So we can go in with this then?
We can go in with that, Donal.
Look at that. Okay.
Give it a quick stir. We're going to pop it on the water.
Pop it on the heat, yeah.
On the heat even, yeah.
Yeah.
All it needs to do is to come to the boil.
Okay.
And then
Lid on?
Yeah, well, it can be lid off for now. And
Okay.
as soon as it comes to the boil, it just wants to gently sort of bubble away, only just sort of shimmer, for about 10 minutes.
Okay, beautiful marinated
Lovely.
meat.
So this now goes into our pot.
Okay.
Oh, no, it doesn't. First of all, we need to heat the butter, don't we, Donal?
Heat the butter, yes.
We'll wait for it to sizzle.
Yep.
And as it starts to sizzle and heat, you're going to pop the meat in there now. Here we go, just pop it all in.
Honestly, guys, the smell in here is absolutely
Beautiful,
incredible. You have to check out Arun. Arun has a brand new book.
Yeah.
Show him the book. Show them the book.
Ta-da!
This is Arun's brand new book. It is a fantastic celebration of spices.
No, well, thank you, John. It's exactly that, because the whole point is, we're doing a beautiful Indian dish now, which it's like I'm half Indian, half English. It's my heritage.
Okay.
But what I'm determined to show people is that spices can be used in an everyday context.
Yeah.
It's a seasonal product, so why not use them as a seasoning, as a seasonal product? So in other words, over here we have like black pepper, white salt, and beautiful green herbs. Let's use spices as well and just twist it.
But that's what's wonderful about the book is that it's not just curries and things like that. It's actually using spice as a general kind of cooking.
You're reading it.
I'm loving it.
You're reading it
I'm
earlier.
loving
You're
it.
very good. Brilliant, Donal. Thank you. Yeah.
Go check it out. It's on Amazon. How long do we need to cook this out for?
Well, with the meat there, about sort of 25 minutes to half an hour. You just want to give it a good start and pop the lid on it.
Okay.
Because we're kind of almost braising it in the liquid.
And we have one that's already ready to rock, so we don't have to wait that time.
Absolutely.
I'll swap that over.
Bring that one out. Yeah,
okay. So we have some rice and we have some lamb that has cooked through, but there's some liquid in this rice, and that's key.
Absolutely, it is the key because, like I say, only 10 minutes is the cooking here, so you're kind of almost only just cooking it, so it's just soft.
Okay.
Because you want it to finish off in here without turning to mush.
Okay.
So the whole point is to just cook it.
Yep.
Pour the remaining liquid into here, which is what we can do now. So the cooking liquid that we have left over, we pop into here.
Okay.
And that then adds the liquid, which is a help to kind of steam and finish the rice off.
I'm just going to take a moment and give it a quick sniff.
Yeah. Here we go. Look, I'm just going to literally pop the rice on here now.
Okay.
Trying to be as gentle as you possibly can so you don't break the rice up. Brilliant. So that's what we have there. Now, the next thing we need to do is simply pop this back onto the heat.
Okay.
Like so. Now, Donal, I always do things on the hob, but do you know what? It's like you can catch it because in other words, it can kind of burn a little.
Underneath, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe 180 degrees, like half an hour in the oven.
Okay.
Or indeed just a little sort of, we're looking at sort of a low to medium heat, again, sort of half an hour or so.
Great.
But we'll try it on there, shall we?
Let's try it on there. We found our lid.
Brilliant.
This goes on.
Lovely.
How long?
It's about sort of 25 minutes, half an hour. And remember, like I say, you only just want
a low heat.
Low to medium sort of heat. So let's not get, how do I do that?
So that's perfect, Aaron. You're doing great. So while that heat is on, we'll go and have a beer.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Let's
do
that.
Go.
I know how to do that at least. Yeah.
Starting to smell good, Aaron.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh yes.
We're getting there. So I think, look, it's had its cooking time. Ta-da! So there we are. All the saffrons kind of come into the rice with beautiful orangey colour.
It smells incredible.
Isn't it? See how the rice is cooked beautifully through.
And the colour is incredible.
The colour is gorgeous. So this is quite a big bowlful, actually.
That
turns out.
I have no problem with that,
Okay,
Aaron.
fine, okay.
Bring it right over here and I'll sort that out for you.
What I've done here is I've made a little mint and lemon raita.
Okay.
So raita is essentially a yogurt dip, you might say.
Lovely.
So look, let's pop that on there.
Okay.
And just as a sort of finishing ploosh, we have the lovely fresh coriander.
Did
coriander,
you say a ploosh? A ploosh. Once you get your ploosh of coriander, it's all good to go.
Let me just chop off the stalky bits there. Look.
Okay, look
so
at
there
that.
we go.
That is a mega little dish. Aaron, are you proud? Are you feeling proud?
I think it's a good thing, isn't
Can
it?
I try it?
Please do.
Here, you
absolutely.
here,
I would
you
love
take
to
a
try
fork.
it too, absolutely.
And now, the best part.
Absolutely.
Getting to try some. Oh, man.
Isn't it?
I knew it was going to be good. I didn't think it was going to be that good. That is seriously good lamb biryani. Guys, you need to try this recipe. Aaron has it. It's in his book. You can check that out on Amazon or you can check it out in the link below. It is a brilliant recipe. You can take on the takeaway with it. It's a fantastic one. Like and share this video and of course, leave us a comment below. And then now I think we're just going to eat this by ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yoo-hoo. Nice. Thank you for coming and showing me this recipe.
Brilliant, Donal. Thank you very much. That's great. Thank you.